And I thought a lot about that on the ride home Saturday. Were there points in that game where we needed to play some zone, or do we need another way to defend the post? Because teams have seen it. I thought a lot about it until I went back and watched the film. Had we done what we were supposed to do on 6 to 8 possessions on offense where we turned it over with a bad decision or a lack of discipline, and had we done what we were supposed to do at the defensive end on 6 to 8 possessions, we would have been fine. So it doesn't mean coming down the stretch that we don't need to be practicing a secondary defense, maybe looking at a different way to do the post a little bit. You got to have everything ready the last part of the regular season. You got to have everything, and then maybe a little bit something people haven't seen as you head into St. Louis. So that's a part of it. But in terms of the game on Saturday, we weren't disciplined enough. And that's what got us. We got to be on top of it down the stretch. We've got to execute better down the stretch. And that really felt like where we were at until the last two. The last two, we needed to play better in the first 38 minutes. Even though the game was tied with 2 to go in the last two with Drake and Bradley, we had so many opportunities just to do our job. They had just they played a good game on the road yesterday, which would have given them, I think, 4 out of 5. So they've played their best here in the last 5 games. And yesterday's result was just a tough one for them. They've settled into their roles, it appears. Guys are really comfortable right now with what they're supposed to be doing for their team. That's the thing because those guys, you look at them, 4 of them are seniors. Chastain is new, Copeland is new, but the other guys were all on the team last year. They had some injuries and they had to get some things kind of worked out. In the last 5 games, it appears they've done that. They're playing their best here in the last 5 games.